welcome to my channel. My name is Shaneyce and you are watching Balancing Bull. Thank you for tuning in. So today I have, what do we have next? Libra. I have a message for Libra for the month of July 2020. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. Just so that we're clear, I don't really post for the cross-watcher who the message is intended for, which means Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. Now, if you're here and you just want to watch, maybe the title resonated with you, go see where Libra is in your chart and see that house placement. It could resonate elsewhere, wherever Libra is placed in your charts, but primarily for Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node because they are general readings. With that being said, this is a general reading, okay? So if things don't resonate for you, go check out the videos for your other signs, unless you've got unless you have Libra repeating and things, there's 4 videos that you can watch, okay? Yeah, and again, for the cross watchers, you little page of swords, okay? Seriously, if you're watching for someone else, my whole aim here is for personal development, and yes, there's going to be messages about with other people, there's going to be messages about relationships and stuff, but I'm not like a love channel. I'm not here to focus on love readings. I'm not here to focus on what this person's doing and how they're doing it. This is about, personal development, okay? So that's what we're here for. And with saying that, let's go. Let's see what kind of messages we have. Okay. Got the Page of Water, 3 of Pentacles. Oh my God. Oh, that was a lot. Just in case they come out again, the King of Wands, the Emperor, the Magician. The 10 of Wands. Empress. Hello. Alright, there's 2 more for you. The Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node. Ooh, 1 more. The Lovers and the Ace of Wands. What was this? The 4 of Wands. That was a little bonus card for you. That's beautiful. Okay, so what I'm seeing is, I don't know what was going on in the past, but what's happening is somebody says, let's get together, yeah, yeah, yeah. Something, I says on. Let's get together, what do you say? We could have a swing inside, be a friend. Let's get together, yeah, yeah, yeah. Anyway, yeah, so I don't know why, but I just get this is ooh, I don't know what this is. This is getting together and being I'm done with that shit in the past. Whatever that was that I went through, whatever. Yeah, so there's the worlds, starting something new. And I see, then we've got the Lovers, the Ace of Wands, and the 4 of Wands. Yes, this is beautiful. Well, it was. The World, the Devil, the Knight of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. Queen of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. This is really beautiful energy, you guys. And that's funny because we have the Eight of Pentacles down here. So we've got the 8, 9, and 10 of Pentacles. Which is beautiful when you see the Four of Wands and the Lovers, you know, all of that. So this is really great energy. Let's get into what this is really about. Let's balance some boo. Let's get together, yeah, yeah, yeah. We can have a swinging time. I don't know the words. Don't judge me. If you want to know, go Google it. Go Google the words, okay? I just know this is how I feel. This is what it's making me feel. This is beautiful. This is like somebody, something, like you've had your eyes, your sights set on something and you're about to embark on it. One more. Yes, it's this. The Knight of Cups. Yeah, the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups. So, like, you've had this idea that, oh my God, the Three of Wands and the Four of Wands. Guys. This is such beautiful energy. So what I am seeing for you is, like, this is, like, just the beginning of something wonderful. This is wishes fulfilled, dreams fulfilled, like, everything just kind of coming together. Like, literally, just, this is beautiful energy. And it's stable. This is something you manifested. Like, it's like your ship's all here. Oh, wait, there's something hiding. Who's hiding? Okay, the Page of Pentacles. Yeah. This is gorgeous. This is the very beginning stages of something, like, really beautiful. This is something really beautiful. I'm not going to keep all of these here. I normally clarify with 3. I'm just going to leave the 2. Because all of these came out together, and, like, the way that they came out, you can't even deny this shit. This is beautiful freaking energy. Who is this for Libra? Oh, I was gonna say I'm gonna be a Libra today, but I am a Libra moon, so hey, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. So wonderful. This is gorgeous. This is amazing. All right, what's this Three of Pentacles? Let's get together. I'm gonna be singing that. Oh my God, I think that's gonna be the name of this video. Let's get together. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The Fool. Yes. This is, like, warming my heart. Oh, I can't wait. July. Come on, July. This is me too, you guys. Okay. What's this? Don't tell me this is the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. Yes. Oh, one more, you guys. One more. It's like, we even really need one more. Justice. This is beautiful. I love this. I don't know what happened to Justice. And then the Chariot. This is so beautiful. What happened to the Justice card? It's in here. I saw it. It flipped. Where'd she go? Now where you at? Now there you go. This is so awesome, guys. It's like, do I even need to explain this? Like, don't you just feel this? Like, don't you just feel it? This is like this is like dreams, wishes, desires, like things being balanced out. There was that 10 of Wands, and something was, like, heavy before. It was rough. Y'all had a tough paper route. Not anymore. The Chariot and the Four of Wands. You guys are moving towards stability. And I mean, like, clearly. Okay. We've got the Queen of Wands, Temperance, the Lovers again, the Ace of Swords. This is beautiful energy. Okay. So, yeah. And, like, whatever this is that's coming in, like, you guys are not, I feel like you kind of know that this is coming in. Like, you willed this to come in. You're, like, you know what I mean? Like, you guys illuminated this path. You see the Queen of Wands here with all these candles. Like, she's confident. She's, like, unapologetic. And she's like, yeah, I knew this. I asked for this. I mean, this could be coming in Cancer season. Four of Wands. July. Wait, July, I believe, does start Cancer season. Is that correct? Oh, God. You would think I would know the dates by her. I think July, June 21st. Oh, we're in Cancer season. July, and that drags into July. Am I lying? Am I lying? Am I lying? No, I'm not lying. I'm not lying. Jesus, Lord of mercy. Listen, I'm edit all. I've read a lot, and I normally do personals. I never do collective readings, so this has been an experience for me. Okay. Sorry. I was a little. I had to step away for a second. I honestly just don't remember where we left off. But anyway, let's see what this Ten of Wands was about. And I almost feel like, why do we even care? Because look at what's coming. But anyway, what is this Ten of Wands about? Spirit. No. There's too many. And I'm not doing it. Jesus, Lord of mercy. Ten of Wands, Spirit. One. Thank you, Spirit. Two more, please. There's two. Where'd it go? There it is. There's two. One more, please. Okay. Okay. So this Ten of Wands is here because it's like you guys thought that you had, and I'm really reading this as energy, I'm not seeing this. So I'm sorry, we have the King of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles. I feel like you guys thought that you had something, that you were going to actively pursue, or that you did actively pursue, and you just thought that this was your, that this was the fire that you needed, but turns out it was the fire that kept on giving, gave it to you 10 times, okay? I don't know why I did that 10 times, like, whatever. But, like, it ended up, like, it just was, like, a lonely and desolate thing. It wasn't actually, see, and that's the thing about aces, okay? Let me just say, like, aces they are really beautiful, but what they are is that they are the spark, and then, as you, like, it's the beginning energy, and then as you go on the journey of the wands, or if you go on the journey of the pentacles, like, you start with that ace is the beginning, okay? So it's like you thought you had something here, and it turns out that you really didn't. And I'm not really getting too much on the King of Swords, except for, like, I'm just getting, it's like you really thought, like in your mental body, like you really were coming to an understanding that something was good, and it just wasn't. That something was going to be like a passionate, fiery, wonderful, action-filled, adventurous thing, and it ended up not being that. It ended up being burdensome. It ended up just weighing you down. And it's not to say that some of those good aspects weren't in there, but it was just too much. It was too much, and there was nobody there to help you carry the load. Okay. I'm not getting into that. Or that. Okay, so why do we have the Lovers here? Spirit, why do we have the Lovers here? Thank you. Temperance. Two more, please. Spirit, two more. Okay. pull that one. The world. Okay. I mean, I see why they said pull it. Okay. So, whatever this is, yeah, you get some deep, heavy emotional fulfillment. Like, you make the decision, because the Lovers, like, yes, while it may very well signify a relationship, a counterpart, you know what I mean, this is like Gemini energy, but the Gemini is about the twins. It's and to get to that, this energy, this Lovers energy, there's a balancing of each of these twins here. All right, so ooh. Let's see. Okay, so with the Temperance, that's what I feel like is happening. I think that you're just like kind of, not I think, like you're just recovering, like the Four of Swords. This is like, you're just like debriefing. You're just like, just taking the time and recovering. So like you are, and it's like, because to me also, Temperance, yes, it's all about balancing. Oh, Libra, lady leaves. It's all about balancing, but I feel like the divine is working, because this is alchemy, and I feel like this is more than what we can do in our, this Temperance card is more than what we can do in our emotional body, in our physical body. I'm sorry. This is more than what we can do here for ourselves in the 3D realm. This is help to me. This is help from angels, ancestors, guides. And you know, this is like being tapped into your higher self to be able to make these connections. But in order to tap into your higher self and to make these connections, you see this little broken heart over here, you got to take the time and you know, stitch it up and put it back together, you know, at least somewhat. Like you haven't, like you see here, it's funny because she's in this little, like in this little nest. It's like she's like a little broken bird, and it's like, well, you know, I have a little hole in my wing. I started to stitch it up. I just need someone to help me put it back on here. Like I've stitched it up. I'm just, you know, I just need a little bit of help. And I feel like that's what this is. Like in this period, it's like during this time where you might feel a little bit low, a little bit, you know, just in that rest and restorative state. I feel like the divine really steps in and helps you, because this is the end of a chapter for you. Okay, whatever this was here, this false start, I think this is what it is, and it's not. This is like the actual end of it, and the divine is making sure of it. But they want you to do the work before they step in and help. And what they're doing is they are bringing you into union with something, with an idea, with a person, with a job. They're bringing you. They are getting you balanced enough to experience this love. And actually, I just kind of want to read this. I don't know why I'm being asked to read this card. I don't generally read out of the book, but I don't know. It was just like, just read this. 6, and I keep calling it the Lovers, but in this deck it's not the Lovers, it's called Love. So that's, I don't know if that's maybe why, because maybe it has nothing to do, but anyway. In all of life, there is only the illusion of separation. In fact, we are all reflections of one another. When I make choices, I tend to see things as either or. When I make choices, I tend to see things as either or. What if every choice I make is about an experience, a sharing, and exploring? When I choose to see the unity in all things, magic abounds. Love is all around me. Spirit loves me unconditionally, and I can give and receive abundance. Yes, see, I think that's why they said that. Because, like I said, Spirit is really working to bring you to this space. So it's not really necessarily indicative, and maybe that's what they're trying to say. Like, it's not always indicative of a love relationship, but it's indicative of love and bringing love to you and bringing oneness to you, getting two separate things balanced. You know what I mean? Like, look at this. Like, this reminds me of the Strength card, but outside of that, like getting a human and a lion to just be like literally like one with each other, in balance with each other, in sync with each other. So that's what the divine is trying to bring you. They're trying to close out something old. They're trying to help you end a cycle. But see, like, here's the thing, because we can end cycles and still walk into new cycles, like carrying some of that residual. And I feel like they're trying to help alleviate that residual so that you don't bring any of that into your new cycle. And then when you step into your new cycle, we get that feeling, that initial feeling we were getting. Because I don't know, I feel really heavy right now. I feel really like, and I think that is what the divine is trying to get from you. Like, yes, whatever it was, it's not in your realm right now. It's not in your 3D right now. Like, you have already moved beyond that, but you are still energetically tied to that cycle, if that makes sense. But anyway, once you start like seeing and experiencing love all around you in all different shapes and forms, it's like it's gonna spark something. It's gonna spark something. I don't know what it's gonna spark, but you see this little ace of fire here. It's gonna spark something. Oh, and I'm sorry. I on the bottom of the deck was the 10 of Cups. That's love all around you in all forms. That's love in all forms, which is what the divine is bringing you. The 10 of Cups, love in all forms, emotional fulfillment. Okay. This is Ace of Wands. Not doing it today. Nope. Sure enough, shawty. 9 of Wands. The Ace of Wands and the 9 of Wands. Oh God. I don't. Okay, let me just keep going. Don't judge yet. Don't judge yet. Let's see. Because we already. Okay, so remember we had an Ace of Wands before come up under the 10 of Wands. Did I pick up a card here? Okay, yeah. At first you don't succeed. You can dust it off and try again. Dust yourself off and try again, and again. Okay. Because then we've got the Chariot here. We've got the 9 of Wands, the 10 of Cups, and the Chariot. Ooh, oh. Okay, so what I'm seeing here. Okay. So Divine wants you to wrap this up and really, truly, honestly wrap this up. And that's why they want to help you with this, because they don't want you to taint what they're about to bring you. Because see, this caused you so much burden, right? This Ace of Wands here that you had this initial idea. So it could be something very similar. It could be something very similar. If this is about a relationship, it could be the same relationship. Like, this literally could be the same exact thing. This could be the same exact thing that put you in that 10 of Wands energy. Okay? Yeah. And the thing is I don't know, well, obviously, like, the divine is doing what they're doing for a reason. Like, I don't know if something has, like, I don't know what has changed, but the divine says, like, don't give up on this. Like, heal from this, but don't give up on this. Heal from this, but don't give up on this. If at first you don't, yeah, definitely. Dust yourself off and try again. You can dust it off and try again, and you don't wanna throw it all away. I love that song. Okay, anyway. Oh, shit. Yeah. Because then we have Judgment, the Ace of Cups, and Strength. Well, the Ace of Cups, Judgment, and Strength. So it's like, these are two aces here, okay? And it's like the divine is bringing you something, and it's like they really want you to, they want you to be really strong for it. Like, I feel like, I almost kind of feel like this is, I don't know, I really feel like this is like some type of initiation, some type of ascension up the spiritual ladder here. Yeah, because there's the Queen of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. But see, the divine doesn't want, this is not what they want. See, what I'm seeing here, this is if things aren't done properly and you don't allow the love in, right? Because see here, we've got the Ace of Wands, we've got positive outcomes here. Okay, if you don't allow the healing to come in and you're not open because let me tell you something, the Queen of Swords is not open. She's the most closed motherfucking queen there is, okay? She is not open, she's not nurturing. She don't let love in. She's been hurt so many times. If she don't like something, she walks away. She cuts it the fuck down, okay? So it's like, if you don't, you're gonna be missing out on something. The High Priestess, the Knight of Wands. Ouch. My fingers aren't working all of a sudden. High Priestess, the Knight of Wands, and the Magician. Yeah, I'm just really seeing that, you know, you can go this route. I mean, we have free will. We can do whatever we want. When this is presented to you again, it's like you could take option A or option B. You have free will. I almost want to see what this is going to yield, but it's like, I know. Look. I want to see what this is going to yield, but it's like, I feel like also you guys are going to know, like, the veil is going to be listened. When you act in that manner, you know what you're going to manifest acting in that manner. Okay? That's no secret. Like, I know she's the keeper of secrets, but it's no secret. The veil is down on that one, okay? You listen. There's no secret. We know what's happening there. All right. Let's see. What about this Four of Wands? The Moon. Doesn't look like how you think. It's not what you were expecting. The Ten of Pentacles. Oh, no, don't start this shit. And the Devil. What the and the Devil. The Six of Wands. Yeah, then I see, look. I ain't even gonna read too far into this devil ass energy here. Because okay, I did ask Spirit a question, and I said, you know what, I ain't gonna get all into that. They answered it for me. I said, what would it look like if you took that other path? Okay, if you didn't take this path here, okay, and you took the Queen of Swords, I don't know, whatever that spiel was. Listen, when I do these things, like, things come to me and they go. So I don't know, when I channel, I don't hold on to it for too long, because there's other things coming in and there's just never enough space. So I apologize. But whatever that spiel was with the Queen of Swords, and y'all remember, okay? That is like, yeah, you can go ahead and you know, not take this because it doesn't look right, but that's going to be your loss, because it doesn't look like what it's supposed to, or what you think it's going to look like, and you might mistake it for devil energy, but it's not. I mean, yeah, like you're definitely going to be awakened to, like, listen. And the Four of Wands again. See? The Three of Wands. It's here. Your ships are coming in. Six of Pentacles. It's going to be balanced. Yeah. So, listen. Two of Wands, like picking the right path. Whatever's coming in, whatever the stability is, at one point in time, it was not stable. It just, and it's weird because we only get a hint of this once. So maybe this is something, like, you know how sometimes, what is it? The first cut is the deepest. Baby, I know the first cut is the deepest. Okay? So, whatever this is that they are, it's like, it's almost like it's resurfacing. It's resurfacing, but the divine wants you to completely and fully heal from it. Spirit wants you to completely and fully heal from it because, and I'm not trying to downplay this Ten of Wands energy, because it just kind of came out of nowhere, it seems like. So I'm not saying that it's not significant. Obviously, it's very significant, but what I'm saying is that the first cut is the deepest, and that's what this is. That's what this is, and it's like they want you to fully heal all of it, because they are bringing the source of that cut back to you at some capacity, and it's not going to cut you this time. It's not going to cut you this time. All right, let's look for advice. It's actually going to be dream come true, new beginnings. Yeah. And manifestation. I think I had said something to the fact of this is something that you tried to manifest a long, long time ago, and like maybe you kind of forgot about it, or maybe because it didn't work out initially, you just kind of abandoned it a little bit, but the divine was like, oh, we're not done with this yet. Okay, so new beginnings. This fairy godmother heralds the joyous news of a baby, the birth of a cherished idea. Protect and nurture your ideas as you would a baby. Okay. So yeah, that's wonderful. Okay. I think that is it, Libras. Yeah, that's all I got for you.